Hey there, BrewTube DJs here, back at you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. I've been a good boy all week, guys. It was a good week, worked hard, did yard work, did my workouts, and I said, you know what, I need to reward myself with a pretty cool beer today. What beer is that going to be? Well, that's going to be the Ovila Quad with Plums. Now, this is by Sierra Nevada Brewing in conjunction with the New Clairvaux Monastery in California. They're trying to build up their operation there, and this is sort of a charity beer. If you recall, back around New Year time, Johnny and I reviewed the original Quad. This one had a year on it, maybe a little more, and we graded that like a A-, I think. I'd had it fresh. I gave it like a B, a B+, I think somewhere in that range. I think probably a high B is what I gave it. With the age, it really improved. Now, they came out with a new version of this because they got some, criticism about this beer, and they added the plums to it. Now, this beer is a 10.2% alcohol by volume and 21 IBU beer. It's an Abbey Quad style beer. It's an American twist on an Abbey Quad, they say that. And in this beer, they're using, two-row pale, caramel, chocolate, and I think like Munich malts in this. And as the hops, they're using, Saz and I think Goldings or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But this is supposed to be an improvement of the beer, and I want to drink it fresh. I bought another one. I like the new bottle size here. It's 12.7 ounces instead of a 750 here. A little bit easier to handle by yourself, and you're getting a little more than 12 ounces. It's still really reasonably priced. I think this was around like $11.99, and for this bottle it was like $3.99, I think, something like that. So let's get the cork off of this one. I love popping these corks in these cork and cage bottles. Really cool packaging on this. I mean, some of the best that I've seen. Really good marketing. I like the fact that it's a charity also. Got our lovely Ovila cage. You used to have one of these on you, didn't you? Yes. Let's get we got the Ovila cork and everything. Now, there's no date on this bottle. There's a cryptic code on the side of it for some reason instead of a date. Nice hit pop. Good smoke coming off the top. Lovely. So, let's get this in the glass and see what we got going on here. Nice. Got good color to it. Sounds like active carbonation. Alright. Now, color-wise, pretty dusky. It's bottle conditioned, so, it's a really dark brown color, and I see some like ruby glints coming through it. We've got a finger of fairly fast dissipating khaki, sort of mocha colored head. When I spin it, I'm getting plenty of alcohol legs down the side of my chalice here. And there's not much light coming through this, just some rye red glints on the side. Take a look at that. Pretty typical looking quad, that darker color. Now I know in this they've used some sugar, as with quads they put in some candy sugar to help boost the alcohol. So, and they're using a Belgian yeast strain. So let's see what we get nose-wise on this. Getting some spice, dark fruits. Definitely getting those plums. Getting sort of cherries, sort of like dried cherries or candied cherries. Some raisin and fig. Plenty of candy sugar. And like I said, the spice coming off that Belgian yeast, pretty typical of what you said. And the dark fruits amped up a little bit more because of the addition of the plums. Let's get a taste of this and see what we've got going on. Yep. There is more to this one than that. First of all, let's start with the carbonation. Carbonation spot on. It's very Belgian-like. It's that champagne-y sort of palate cleansing carbonation. The plums are in there definitely. Bigger dark fruit. The alcohol is fairly present. It's a little bit of the alcohol in the taste, and definitely alcohol warming in the chest on this one. You know you're drinking a 10.2% beer. The cherries in there, like sort of when you in the taste, it's more like the liquor that's in a cherry cordial, or like that Rose's cherry juice that you put into mixed drinks. It's sort of like that. The plums, dried fruits are sort of in the aftertaste that wash over your mouth, and that sweet Belgian candy sugar is omnipresent. The hops aren't really there as like a big bittering factor, but you can tell they're there in this fresh version of the beer. When I drink it, I can tell that there is also potential for cellaring I don't know if the plum taste is going to fade or if that dark fruits is going to rise up a bit more. In this version, the dark fruits rose up more, and you could taste that it was more quad-like. I have had better quads than this. It is good. It's well put together, and like I said, like this one was, it's an American take on a quad. They don't have the same water. They don't have the same yeast strains as they do in Belgium. And one fact that surprised me a little bit, I know for a fact that the guys from Sierra Nevada they've been to St. Sixtus, they've been to St. Bernardus, they've been to Roquefort, all the different Belgian breweries, and they've done tours of them and things. I've seen videos on YouTube of them being there, and they're pulling this off pretty good, but I think it's still lacking something. This one was lacking something. This is an improvement over this. They added the dark fruit in there to kind of pump it up and buoy it a little bit. But there's still just something missing. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the yeast strain, or they need a higher sugar content, or whatever. But it's a really good beer just the same. It's at the proper temperature. It's about 54 degrees. And I do like it. And I'm going to enjoy trying the cellared version that I have. And for the price, I think it's a really good value. So, been flapping my gums here. You guys can tell I'm digging this pretty much. What do the other guys think? Rate Beer gives it a 99. A+, it's not an A+ beer. Beer Advocates giving it a 87. You know, sort of a B+. I think I'm gonna roll it a little bit higher. I'm gonna go 89. That's as high on my B+ scale as I can go. That's an elevation of what I thought of this new. And I think this could probably maybe get into the A level with some cellaring. So we'll come back to it and we'll see if it gets there. But definite improvement over the first version. They still got a little bit ways to go, but it's a beer I like and I would purchase again. And for the price, it's a super value. So guys, remember what I said. Think globally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement, support these craft beer brewers who are supporting the mugs, man. It's a great charity. It's awesome that they're doing that. Plus, they're probably making a little coin too, right? That's right. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I'm not in their wallet, am I? Yeah, well, I am. My money's in their wallet now anyway. But thanks a million for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If there's something you want me to review, let me know. I'll do my best to do so. And until the next time, guys, we got nothing left to say but maybe, peace out. Peace out.